Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. As always, it's like, hey, hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Today is the last day we're going to be using this Gudra team that we've been doing fairly well with. You know, it's not perfect, but you know, we've been doing fairly well with. And before we get into this, I do want to apologize about the lack of an episode last time that we were supposed to have an episode. My insomnia got the best of me, and I just felt like it was not a good idea to, you know, make a video knowing I would be making suboptimal plays and everything. Like, I was just unable to sleep no matter how hard I tried. And, yeah, I just was not going to be making any, like, good plays. So, instead of having a very subpar, if not bad episode with me hardly being able to do anything, we just decided, you know, I just decided we were just going to not do a video. So, I do apologize about that. I'm trying not to let that happen again. It was just one of those things that I was able to get my, you know, Minecraft daily done, and then that was it. Literally, that was it, and I hardly had enough energy for that because I did that at like 5 in the morning. So, alright. So let's just get right into these matches. Pretty excited. Hopefully we'll do pretty well. So there is a very nice team here. We got Venusaur, Torkoal, Togekiss, Tyranitar, I almost said Tyrantrum, Dusclops, and Charizard. So this is definitely a very, very, very powerful Sunroom team here that we got to be careful of. So I think what we're going to do, is we're going to have, it's actually a tough one. It's actually a really tough one because I actually have no idea how we're really going to go against a Follow Me Togekiss and, you know, Dusclops Trick Rooming lead. Part of me wants to feel comfortable with just Whimsicott and Zapdos. I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go Whimsicott, Zapdos. Part of me wants to have Kartana in the back because Kartana can do a lot of damage, and then Gudra. Pretty much the only thing that's going to be able to handle this team, like this lead that we have here, is definitely the lead I'm really worried about. And chances are they may lead that said lead. But honestly, we really don't have a good cover. We really need to start, like, in our hyper offensive teams, we really need to start having like some slow mons with us. That's something that we really have to, really got to get used to. Like that or Fake Out. And it does look like he is leading the Togekiss. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can't say I didn't expect it. Can't say I didn't expect it at all. Alright, I'm gonna just go for the taunt anyways. Yeah, no, this is really bad. Like, we should have expected it, but there's not much that we could do in that aspect because, well, Togekiss is Togekiss. It's going to follow me. But in case he doesn't follow me, we're just going to go for the taunt here. He's got absolutely no reason why he wouldn't follow me, but we're just doing this just in hope because it's kind of a losing match for us. This is kind of a absolute worst case scenario. Alright, so there's the follow me from Togekiss. That's all good. That is perfectly a-okay. I really wish there was a move or an item that like completely bypassed follow me besides, you know, Snipe Shot, what is his name? Duraludon's hidden ability and Barraskewda's hidden ability. I think follow me is a pretty I don't want to say broken move. I don't want to say it's a broken move, but it's very difficult to get around. It's very, very difficult to get around, and I really dislike it. Alright, so chances are he's bringing Torkoal. 100% bringing Torkoal. The question is now, do we switcheroo the Torkoal or do we taunt the because we're losing Whimsicott 100%. I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to switcheroo the Torkoal, and the reason we're switcherooing the Torkoal is because we're just going to max lightning it as well. I want to do as minimal damage as possible. I want to do as minimal damage as possible to us, so we'll get rid of like a potential Life Orb, Charcoal, Choice Specs, anything like that. So there's a charcoal. It's going to do less damage to Zapdos. It's still going to do a lot of damage, a little under half though, which is really good. And Nightshade, that's going to put us... Okay, that's not exactly the best feeling on the planet. But we get the we get the Torkoal out of here, which is really good. Get the Torkoal out of here really, really quickly. Now I don't see why we don't bring in Goodra here. I really don't see why Goodra would be a bad choice. Okay, yeah, this is definitely really good for us. I wouldn't say really good, but we're gonna lose Zapdos here, 100%. We're definitely gonna lose Zapdos here, 100%, if we don't max guard. This is actually a tough one, guys. This is actually really tough because this is what I was really worried about. I know this guy is going to have weakness policy, and he's probably going to self-proc it with a bulldoze. He's probably going to self-proc with a bulldoze, so let's just go ahead and let's do what we do best. Alright, I think we'll have one turn of Trick Room after this. One or two turns of Trick Room after this. And if that's the case, we could definitely double into Dusclops. No, we'll have 2 turns of Trick Room now that I think about it. We're definitely going to have 2 turns of Trick Room. This is not good. Alright, so there's the Bulldoze that we did expect. Like, we did see that coming a mile away. Oh, this is bad. As I said, like, this was a very difficult lead for us to get around. And at this point, Dusclops wasn't going to be able to do much to us. We do see it's Trick Room, Bulldoze, Nightshade, and probably Will-O-Wisp. So he's actually going to go for the Goodra instead, which is something that we should have anticipated. We should have anticipated, but I mean, there wasn't anything we could do because Goodra is a Soul Fest we couldn't like protect or anything. So we're just going to drop a big old Max Lightning on this thing. Probably go do about 30% damage at best, because Tyranitar is incredibly bulky. It's an absolutely terrifying Pokemon. It's an absolute force to be reckoned with. I don't know. We probably should have had Urshifu. But I don't think Urshifu would have been much help either. As much as I hate to say, solely for the fact being is he can just double into Urshifu, absolutely destroy Urshifu and all that jazz. So I guess we play this game of just trying to double protect until the Trick Room wears off. That's all I can think of. It's just, you know, constantly protecting until the Trick Room wears off. Yeah, this was an absolutely terrible lead for us. Alright. So potential Nightshade. Yep, there's Nightshade going in to break a Sash. Which chokes on him. There ain't no Sash. He doesn't know that though. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Okay, that does so much damage. Alright. This is fine. Not that that really mattered. Let's go for double protect again. Literally at this point we're going to have to try and cheese our way to a victory here. And the odds of that happening are incredibly low. And if not, it's fine. So Zapdos does get this double protect, which is really good. Kartana? Oh no, my poor baby. My poor baby is dead. Our son is dead. That's unfortunate. Alright, so that was very unfortunate. I don't know what to say about that. Like, we just had a really bad lead. We don't have anything that really could touch, you know, that kind of lead. Because Togekiss is... Okay, I will say this. I absolutely love the fact that Togekiss, you know, the entirety of Sword and Shield has been a very big force to be reckoned with. I absolutely love Togekiss. So, like... I don't know. The follow me, though, the follow me thing needs to probably be nerfed a little bit, probably in Gen 9. That's my personal take on everything. And I think we're out of Trick Room, right? I think we're out of Trick Room. We are out of Trick Room. Not that it really matters, because there's no way that we can, like, win this one. There's absolutely no way we're going to win this one. So at least get a little bit of a burn. Nope. No burn. That's fine. And there's the rock slide. So that is going to be game 1 loss for today. That's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But hey, you know what? It's fine. It is perfectly a-okay, guys, because this is a learning experience. As I said, you know, this is what this game is all about. You know, the series is all about a learning experience on what we can do to increase teams, better teams, and everything. I think if we ever do go back to this team, definitely Grimmsnarl is not going to be on there, because we almost never use Grimmsnarl. I don't know. Like, Grimmsnarl just doesn't, like, cut it for me, if that makes sense. Like, Grimmsnarl is one of those Pokemon that just really do not cut it for me. Alright, so let's just continue on for our next battle. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and ask the question of the day, guys. And what mythical would you guys like to have seen in VGC and such? Personally, I would have liked to see, like, Meltan, or not Meltan, but Melmetal. Because Melmetal seems to be a really good Trick Room Sweeper. I think it would be a great counter, like Calyrex and everything. It'd be really fun. But, let's continue on. Alright, so this is a very interesting, very interesting team here. We got Dragapult, Togekiss, Urshifu, Landorus, Regieleki, and Ferrothorn. Alright, so we're definitely going to go try and, like, match speeds. We're definitely 100% matching speeds here. We're bringing Whimsicott. Part of me wants to go ahead and bring Zapdos, but Zapdos kind of gets bopped pretty hard by Landorus. Goodra might be pretty fun. I think Goodra would be pretty fun. She does not outspeed Dragapult, though, but that's fine. We'll have Zapdos in the back, and definitely feeling Kartana. And the reason I'm feeling Kartana is because Sacred Sword, actually, no. Wicked Blow. We're going to go for Urshifu. More comfortable with Urshifu in this predicament here. And if we just lose, it's fine. You know, it's an unfortunate, you know, send off to the team, but you know, that's how this goes, guys. Is how this goes. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get right into this battle. All right, Regieleki and Togekiss. That's fine. This is actually really fine for us. It's actually really fine. I'm perfectly a-okay with this lead here. Alright, we're going to go for a big old Tailwind here, get the speed going, and we're actually just going to Dynamax right off the bat and go for a Max Ooze. And the reason we're going to do that is because I don't think this Togekiss is going to Dynamax. I don't think this Togekiss is going to Dynamax. It could follow me, possibly. I'm kind of hoping it does. It might even just go for a straight Dazzling Gleam. And if it does get Dazzling Gleam going here, oh, he actually does Dynamax the Togekiss. That's... wow. Okay. Okay. Well, this just got worse. Alright, so what we can hope is an Electro Web does miss Whimsicott, and we get the Max Ooze going here. Doesn't kill us with a Max Starfall, and then we just, That's all I'm thinking of. You know, miss the Electro Web. You know, Whimsicott, avoid the Electro Web. That's all I gotta say. Please avoid the Electro Web. That's gonna be great. You know, we're gonna handle this Max Starfall if he goes on the Goodra here. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Togekiss is just being a threat. So he does hit. That means Whimsicott does not get its goodies going. That's fine. But this works out in another way, that we can just bring Zapdos in here. And Zapdos' Thunderbolt is going to do an absolute ton of damage. Alright, so let's get that Max Ooze going here. Not bad damage, really. Not bad damage at all. Alright, please Max Starfall. If you Max Starfall, that's going to be hilarious. No, he's going to go for the Max Airstream. That is not funny. That's not funny at all. I don't like that. Please don't do that again. That's very mean. Alright, so Regieleki does outspeed Zapdos now, which may mean that... I'm trying to think how this plans out. I think we're just going to go Thunder anyways. I think we're going to Thunder anyways and max Ooze. Because... Okay, that Thunderbolt might kill. Oh, come off it. Every time, man. Alright, we handled that like a champ because Soulfest Gudra is incredibly tanky. It's just really, really, really unfortunate. It's like really, really unfortunate that, you know, that just happened, but it's whatever. Alright, we got this. Very unconfident, if I could be completely honest. I'm very unconfident with what's going on here. Because LegnaK, we might get Electro Whipped here. We might get Electro Whipped here. But I'm willing to Sucker Punch everything until I can't Sucker Punch anymore. It's actually a really tough team. Togekiss is just today's flavor, and it is just going to completely destroy us. And I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, so there's the Electro Web breaking the Sash for Urshifu. That's not going to really matter. It's really not going to matter at all. He's just going to double in the Gudra, or he's not going to double in the Gudra, technically. But there he goes, right in the Gudra again. We do get this little Togekiss out of the way. Togekiss gone. That's all I like to see. You know, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly A-okay with Togekiss going away. Because Togekiss is definitely a problem. Togekiss was definitely the problem in this play. So if he brings in Dragapult, we could just like Sucker Punch Dragapult. That's all I can think of. I think this is actually his own Urshifu. Alright. So it's actually Rapid Strike Urshifu, which is really, really good for us. I say it's really, really good for us because I'm not too worried about Rapid Strike Urshifu. Let's just go ahead and go for a Sucker Punch onto... Wait, hang on. I have to think about this for a second. Because Electro Web does make this a little bit problematic. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Sucker Punch this guy, and we're actually going to Sludge Bomb this because Misty Terrain is going to negate most every bit of damage. Alright, so you're going to Protect, that's fine, it's whatever. It's game. I love that animation, that's such a cool animation. That is actually such a cool animation. That's so... It's such a cool... Like, I'm just gonna say that, like, consistently. Alright, so we do bring it down to its Sash. That's good. Alright. I'm not too worried here. I actually should be. I should be, because, LegnaK might just Electro Web, like slow down Whimsicott just enough to where it doesn't outspeed. And if that's the case, that's going to be game 100%. But if we do avoid it, he's actually just going to go for a Thunderbolt, which is really good. Whimsicott handles that because Whimsicott, you know, resists. That does give us a chance of survival, folks. And that does give us a chance of survival here, which is really, really good. That's something I really am happy to see. Alright, really depends on what's also in the back, too. We're not going to bother Tailwinding, regardless of what's going on here. Yeah, we're not going to bother Tailwinding, because we're at +3. Moonblast should do a significant amount of damage. And we're just going to drop a Draco, even though we are going to be in Misty Terrain. So it's actually going to go for the Phantom Force. That's fine. That's actually 100% fine. We may pull this back. I'm not counting my chickens just yet, though. So the miss is gone, so that does mean that whatever happens, he is not going to take it easily. I think we do Tailwind here. I think we do Tailwind here now because we will be like underspeeding regardless. And both Pokemon of ours do some massive damage. So if he goes for Whimsicott, he's taking a Draco to the face. If he goes for, you know, Goodra, okay. So fingers crossed that we do connect this Draco Meteor. Come on, Goodra. Come on, baby. And we do avoid, or he does avoid the attack, which means that we lose. Oh, okay, that is just severely agitating. That is just severely agitating because that was 100% our win. That was 100% our win without any question. And the Draco missing really just, that's agitating. That is incredibly agitating. Because it's a 90% accuracy move. It's a 90% accuracy move. It should not have happened like that. That really should not have happened. Oh man, that really should not have happened. Let's just go to our last match. That was just not right. That was absolutely not right. Not cool. But you know what? That's how this game goes. It's whatever. We played really well. There was nothing that we could have done better. We played to our outs. We literally did everything that we could have done. We did everything that we needed to. The game just decided it wasn't going to give us the win. And that's fine. That is perfectly A-okay. Alright, so, once again, we got Redirection and Dusclops, which is mildly annoying. But we can handle this one a little bit better. We can handle this one just a little bit better. Because it's Dusclops, Amoonguss, Glastrier, Urshifu, Incineroar, and Regieleki. Thank God it's not another Togekiss. But, let's go ahead and lead Whimsicott and Grimmsnarl. And this sounds weird, but since we got double Taunt, if I recall correctly, this Grimmsnarl does have Taunt. Yeah, so we got double Taunt, so we're definitely going to do that. I think Zapdos is definitely a key player here. And definitely also Urshifu. Maybe Kartana. No, Urshifu. We're sticking to Urshifu. I'm sorry, I'm actually just really still agitated a little bit from that last match. Solely for the fact being, is like that was 100% our win. Like that was 100% our win, and the game was just like, nah, man, nah. All right, so Master Ball. Oh, Regieleki. That makes sense. Alright, so he's going to frisk us, that's fine. Let's go ahead and taunt. So we're going to go ahead and taunt this guy right quick, and we're actually going to start setting up screens. So let's go ahead and start with a nice light screen here. Oh, man. Eject button's definitely going to happen here, because, you know, Electro Web, anything. Oh, he's actually going to go for the Protect, which is really good. Actually 100% fine with that. I'm actually 100% fine with that. As long as we can neutralize Sid Dusclops, the better. He's actually just going to go for a straight Nightshade right off the bat. That's actually cool. Good play on his part. Really good play on his part, actually. That being the case, let's bring Urshifu. Because that's going to probably, like, you know, coax him into swapping out, like, you know, just get him to swap out all that jazz. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go for a Wicked... Actually, no. Yeah, let's go for a Sucker Punch onto this Regieleki. And we're actually going to also... Spirit Break. Double into the Regieleki, that could be slightly problematic. There's a withdrawal. Yep, that's exactly what we saw. So there's the Incineroar, that's a good thing. Kinda? I'm trying to think actually how it's a good thing. I don't know why it was a good thing. He's actually going to Dynamax the Regieleki, which is interesting. We got Light Screen up, so we're pretty safe for a good chunk of the damage. And if Grimmsnarl does survive, you know, it's going to be at -1 due to the whole, you know, spear break shenanigans. I actually really like LegnaK. I think it's adorable. Never would have thought I'd say that to any of the Reggies, but here we are. Alright, so Urshifu actually goes down to Sash. Is that a critical hit? Nope, does not seem to be. God, LegnaK is just bonkers, dude. Oh, it's Life Orb. That explains literally everything. That literally explains the entire world. Alright, I say we Sucker Punch again. And the reason why I say we Sucker Punch again, because it's either we're going to lose it to a Fake Out, or it's just going to be attacked again. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. At this point, we just let it die. As much as I hate to say. But we're also going to go for a Spirit Break again. And if he actually goes for the Grimmsnarl, you know, that's great. Okay, so there's that. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Like, that's what we were expecting. It was going to go down either way. Does Grimmsnarl handle this, though? It does. My God. Grimmsnarl is incredibly resilient. Then again, it is at now -2. So, I mean, that's besides the point. Alright, let's go ahead and bring Whimsicott in here. Let's go ahead and bring Whimsicott in here. Let's go for a Tailwind. Let's go for a nice little Tailwind here. And then we're just going to set up a Reflect this time around because, well, why not? Get both sets of screens going here. Whimsicott is going to go down to a Flare Blitz regardless, though, because Whimsicott's a little on the frail side. But at this point, we're going to try and utilize this to give Zapdos a little bit more survivability because it's literally going to be the world versus, you know, Zapdos. Alright, so here comes the Flare Blitz. That's fine. Some good damage. Alright, Zapdos. It's your turn, buddy. It's all up to you, bud. I can guarantee with 100% certainty we're not winning this one because it's 1v4 and we're going to Dynamax. Now we can hope that he protects the LegnaK. That's all I can say is we can hope that he protects LegnaK. That's the only way we're going to win this one. But even still, this is a very, very low chance of survival. Especially Glacier is 100% in the bag. Like, Glacier is 100% in the bag, guys. Yeah. Nah, it's just a losing match. Here comes a Flare Blitz instead. Okay, so I was actually expecting a Parting Shot, which, honestly, I prefer this. I much prefer this. Alright. We're going to go for a max airstream onto the LegnaK. Solely for the fact we can get a little bit of extra speed. Not that it matters at all. We're already the fastest thing on the planet. We're already the fastest thing on the planet. It doesn't matter. But I do not want him to get the, what do you call it, going. I know the word, and I'm trying to think of it. Sunny Day Boost, that's what it was. Sorry, my brain. I don't know, I'm a little annoyed right now. I'm a little annoyed with how these matches went out, guys. I do apologize. I was hoping I'd be playing a little bit better, but again, we did kind of get our win stolen game 2, which is exceptionally agitating. And honestly, I don't really care right now. I really don't care. I can't be bothered at this present second, just because, you know, I really don't care. So there's a protect from the Glacier. It was a good call on our end. I don't even think a Max Lightning crit will kill this this guy. Yeah, absolutely not. Would have been nice though. I don't know. That's game, guys. Well, that's game. You know what they say, can't win them all. Oh well. That's how it is, guys. That's not the right number. I can count. It's whatever, guys. Well, even if we have the option, I don't think I'm going to look at the team. I'm not over with this episode, guys. Yeah, thank you for the rare candy. Whatever. Okay. No, we're not going to continue battling. Thank you guys for watching, as always. If you guys did enjoy this match, or this episode, hit that like button, you know, all the things to do. You know, we'll see you guys next time.